Oh god, it's dark. What do I do in the dark? Because bad stuff happens in the dark. Or does it? Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are starting a new Let's Play on a game that is pretty bad. And I don't know, part of me just kind of wanted to do this. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, aka Sonic 06. It looks like a game that definitely did a damn image to Sonic itself. So yeah, I guess we'll save you. So we get to start this off here, and so we got single player, multiplayer, extras, which is locked at the moment. Options, let me do a quick check on this. It all sounds good there. Yeah, so maybe turn that music down just a tiny bit, but not too much. And so when we start going to episode selection, into which you can only select Sonic, so that's something that kind of a throwback to Sonic Adventure in a way. But enough about that, let's get into it.
It's all right. We give thanks for the blessed flames. May we always continue to have peace. Son of Soliana, guide and watch over us with your eternal light.
Princess of Soliana. I am Dr. Eggman. I'm come here to obtain the secret of the Flames of Disaster from you, and to take the miracle gems that are the key to its secret, the Chaos Emerald. Now, Princess, this way, please.
Pretty snazzy performance there. I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Not that irritating hedgehog again! Attack!
I finally found him. The Iblis Trigger.
Oh boy, I first loading screen that was going to take like 10 seconds. So enjoy this or get used to this because they're going to show up a lot.
Why are you helping me?
No special reason.
Sonic!
I'm afraid our little game ends now.
Sonic! Take this!
I've got it! And don't worry, I'll rescue you!
I know.
It's only a matter of time before it's mine. Until then, you can hold on to it for me.
Wow. That cutscene could have honestly gone way better. Sonic could have easily saved her and got away with it. But no, he just had to stay there. But honestly, that CGI cutscene, that was like the only cutscene they nailed just right with Sonic. Because, I don't know. Yeah, that just, if you watch the cutscene, goes all the way.
What's Eggman up to? I need to gather some information.
Yeah, if you just watch like all the cutscenes throughout this game, you will see that out of all the cutscenes, let me turn that down. That is like the only one they nailed just right with Sonic's attitude. And here we are in the hub world here, and it's daytime. It's kind of funny because not too long ago I saw like a mod with someone modding 06 to where it starts off at nighttime here, and as you go through the first level, it gradually becomes daytime, and after you finish that stage, it becomes daytime here, which I think that makes more sense. But I personally would have had it to still be night at that after you beat the first stage. And it would make more sense when we get to it. But hey, look, there's Tails. And another load screen. Too bad I'm not going to be cutting these out, otherwise that would save a little time. But I might cut a few out between videos.
Sonic!
Tails! Long time no see!
I'm glad you're here. I heard that you tried to save their princess from Dr. Eggman. You're going to rescue her, aren't you? Let me help. I may not know what Eggman's up to, but it can't be a good thing.
Okay, with your help, this should be a piece of cake.
I'll do my best.
And now Tails is with us, and yeah, so for this Let's Play here, how it's planning on going out is, I'm not gonna be like full on negative on this game, because the thing is, like, this game never really had like the impact it had to like older Sonic fans and to me. So, because I got this game back in like off of Amazon back in like 2014 or 15. It was one of the 2 years, so that's why this game doesn't really have as big of an impact on me as some other people do. And let me go over the basic controls. You use the control stick to move, the right stick to turn the camera. If you press the left trigger, you can then center the camera behind you, which I quite like. That's nice to have. And press A to jump, and then press A to use the homing attack, and those silver medals. And the homing attack automatically sends you forward. And there's actually a little glitch you can do here, which, let me show it off. I don't know if I'll be able to show it off here, because like, it's like skipping across this water somehow, and then jumping, and making it across to the other side here, because there's an invisible wall here preventing us from going there, and the yellow exclamation marks on their heads, X to talk to the people. They just tell you random stuff. People with the orange exclamation marks give you little hints on what you need to do. And speech is right over there. And eventually you will see blue ones, which those are just side missions, which I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to be doing the main game. I mean, if you press X while running, you can do a spin kick, which honestly I find this move a little more useful in this game than compared to Sonic Unleashed on the Xbox version. Here's the blue exclamation mark. We actually need to do this one because we need to get rings to buy the Lightspeed Dash upgrade. And now this one here is kind of stupid on how it's handled. First a loading screen, and once it's done, put on the shoes and go through the rings. If I've made the shoes correctly, you'll make it on time. Look, all that just for that whole loading screen just for a text box. That's so stupid how it's handled. Oh, so like in total, and there was gonna be 4 load times per set I mission. So we just gotta jump through the rings here. It's not just pretty. Kind of easy to once you get the hang of it. And there's our first swing, and you automatically start going forward, falling forward whenever you start going down like that. So you have to kind of go in like a circle around, and so quite a bit of stuff in this game automatically pushes you forward in midair. Amazing thing. They are performed excellent as I thought. My custom shoes are complete. I will give you these shoes. You'll be able to use them. Money? I don't want any money. I'm happy just knowing that they're being used. As the stores get. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna read all these. You see, because that would just take too long. And we got whatever result is. An S rank. Pretty good, and we get a ring bonus depending on how well we did. So I'm definitely not going to be getting all S ranks on this, but I'll try to get an A rank at least in every stage. But I can't promise I'll get that. Yeah, so now that's done, and we're not even done with these loading screens because they're all over the place. The only times you're not really going to see your loading screens are, by the way, this is the item shop. So we can buy the light trip, which allows us to do the Lightspeed Dash. And even if we got a D on that mission there, we would have had enough even still. So that's something good. Another thing you can do here is if you hold still and hold X, you can do the spin dash. Yeah, just jump in midair, and there we go, and Tails just fell down there. Oh, hey, there we go, and this is the first stage of the game, which is Wave Ocean. And I do kind of like how about these loading screens is that they tell you some of the basic controls and such, like how to do the homing attack or the spin kick. Even the ones in the hub worlds, they give you like a little world map to look at. So at least it provides some useful information in some of the loading screens. So here we go on the first stage. It only took us about 14 minutes to get here. And sliding across the water, but the momentum in this is kind of interesting, so it's not like fully, it doesn't always work. Like for example, right here, not that. Look, you can just walk on a loop-de-loop. In reality, and you can't even jump off. In reality, I'll just fall off. It doesn't make sense. And because this game's just like all over the place with glitches and such. But hey, I promise from now on, I won't be talking about the loading screens that much anymore. At least the game is not kind enough to tell you, hey, this is what you do to tell you the mechanics and such in the stage. Hey, so appreciate that, and there are definitely some positives about this game. Like, the number one is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is definitely great. Yep, probably one of the best Sonic. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I'll say one of the best soundtracks ever in a Sonic game, but definitely some of the most memorable ones out there. So sure is a big one, a big whale. Oh, and so just I'm getting a sense of deja vu from this. So all of a sudden, something I did back in 2018, and now trying to tame this whale.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
And yeah, now we get to play it. We're playing as Tails. You'll see what it happens midway through stages, and like before I said, the stuff in this game pushes you forward, automatically pushes you forward. Like in midair, when you're flying as Tails, you automatically go forward. So, and his attack is just throwing dummy wings. I wish they made the dummy wings more like kind of like a darkish color from the normal rings. Rings how they were in Sonic Heroes, but nope, they didn't do that. Maybe they were planning on doing that, but just didn't have enough time to. But anyway, and this is really the best way how to attack. Just fly and use dummy wings. You can press X like that to almost get to kill, and if you hold X, you go in first person. But I prefer just just doing this. And another thing too is if you hold the A button all the way and wait for Tails to get tired, he just immediately loses his flight. So what I found the best thing to do about that is when Tails is about to get tired like that, just let go of A. And that way you still have control of Tails as he's falling. Sonic normally would say a line there saying, "Thank you, Tails, you saved me." Well, I'm like, "Thank you, Tails, you saved me." Yeah, whatever. It doesn't care. It doesn't really matter if I try to do a Sonic impression on that or not, and Sonic just flings up in the air. And now we're coming to probably the worst part of Sonic's stages here, which is the Mach Speed sections. And here it comes. Oh boy, and you can't even try stopping too, but you can kind of speed up some by doing the light speed dash, and you can't really, and yeah, you pass throughout, no matter what you touch, it's instant, you immediately lose all your wings, and you don't pass right through them, so that's what kind of sucks about these. Oh, you can't make kind of cool jumps like that. So let's go through this here, and I'm not doing the light speed dash here to speed up because I want to at least have the best control I can here as I'm doing this. Now we have two alternate pathways here. Just if you hold left immediately, you can make it into this cave. But it's surrounded by spike balls at first. And slip a little bit here. Make sure you're on the most left side, because if you're on the right side, you'll fly right off. And I skipped the wall jumping part because normally you're supposed to jump off those two rocks. They're the ones to the left and right, as you can see. But I guess I was too far to the left, and I just shortcutted right through it. I don't know. I haven't played this game since like 2018. And the deja vu thing I was talking about was from Sonic Adventure Emerald Coast, and not from when I last played this game. So that's the first stage done. And by the way, I should have mentioned this at the beginning. If you hear like this little noise going on in the background, that's the Xbox 360 going off. Because, yeah, I have a story to tell you about that. So, well, not the Xbox itself, but how I tried to get this set up and working. I'll talk about it after the cutscene.
It looks like the princess was moved to another location. Let's head back to the city.
So basically, yeah. This whole story and how I was trying to get this all set up and such was I was trying to record this on the Xbox Series X, but and I thought, because when I heard that it could play every single game from all generations of Xbox, but I guess I misheard that somehow. I thought something else. And the other thing too is that I heard there was a rumor at the beginning of this year that 06 would be backwards compatible. Also, however, it's not. So I had to switch over to the Xbox 360 here to do that because yeah, that was really the only way how I could really record this. So now the reason I came here first was because we got a new upgrade, which now allows us to slide. All you do is run, hold X for like a second, and you can slide. Then goes out it lasts for a little while, but yeah. Another thing I forgot to show about the spin dash was that you can't just jump out of it. But however, the only way you can really kind of jump out of it is just pressing X again to get out of it. But then yeah, it's kind of a shame I couldn't record this on the series. Well, camera automatically changed it on the Series X there, but that's okay. This still works. Huh, you're crying. It's actually physical crying here. I didn't even know that. I meant to press X. I'm sorry to make you worry, Snip. I heard Eggman was going to the desert, so I just wanted to keep a watch from a high place. Hate to break it to you, but there's a giant mountain, a cliff at the edge of right next to Soliana, so how could you see a desert from here? I really don't know. No, but all that just for a cutscene. All that just for that end. And now with that, we can actually go over here to where the next stage is. But first, we have a cutscene. And a load screen. And so this should be good.
You're a good girl, Elise. Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens.
Mr. Sonic!
Just call me Sonic. Now then, are you okay?
I'm so glad that you came.
I always keep my word.
Sonic!
It looks like a pesky rat has stuck its nose where it doesn't belong. Well, a hedgehog to be more precise. The princess is mine. Until I unlock the secret of the flames of disaster.
Tails!
Got it! Let's go!
Well, at least Eggman corrected himself about the hedgehog and not rat, unlike the Razor Jin from Secret Rings.
I'll take care of you now. An early breakfast for my pet.
And yeah, yeah, we have a boss fight to deal with. So let's take care of this boss fight, and then we'll go on to the next stage, which is mandatory for us to complete.
This is your pet, huh?
So,
Okay, Eggman.
now,
I'll play
there is like a little glitch you can do here where like you can homing attack and you just go skyrocketing up in the sky and it's instant kill. So that's kind of something. And yeah, I should talk about this Eggman. It changed his design to look more human. Like, even though he is kind of the coolest looking human out of everyone in the game, he still kind of doesn't, oops, here, good thing I saved that. Still kind of looks bad, and yeah, that statue there does double damage. There's another one over there, but anyway, it's kind of, the thing is, whenever you try to get, I can never get the second hit on this guy, because in order to get the S-rank on this boss, you have to make him run into both statues, but I've never been able to do it. I've done this boss many times, but I just never been able to. Because he just like he just gains more control view over this. So like, look, I tried running over to it. Oh my god, I did it! That was the first time I ever did that. I've never been able to do that before. Oh my god. I can't believe I did that first try. That was the first time I ever did that. I'm amazed by that. First time, because I guess that's the first time I ever got the S-rank on this. Or is it? Wow, even with that, I still didn't get the S rank. But I'm still impressed I managed to get, I still been able to get hit the two statues there at once. Because I could never do that. I've never seen anyone else do that. Because if you hit the walls, it just takes out a quarter of his health and not half.